عن أمير المؤمنين أبي حفص عمر بن الخطاب رضي الله عنه قال سمعت رسول الله صلى الله عليه وسلم يقول إنما العمل بالنيات وإنما لكل امرئ ما نوى. So after understanding the importance of knowledge, and this is a whole topic, like I said, in of itself, I'll just summarize and mention a couple of texts. But the main question is what we are talking about now, which is if we know the importance of learning about the religion of Islam, the importance of learning about the Quran, learning about the Sunnah, the importance of seeking knowledge, how do we seek knowledge? That's the question. How do we seek knowledge? Is it through watching Speaker's Corner? Is it through watching 1-minute reels and shorts online? Is it through arguing with every single person that you come across? Is it with WhatsApp messages? Is it through all of these means? And a simple answer is that if you apply this to any other field, right, you wouldn't give the same answer. You wouldn't say, yeah, just go to watch this debate and you'll become knowledgeable. Watch this debate on how to do heart surgery and then you can do one. No one's going to say that. Right? Especially now with AI and everything, if a doctor came up to you and said that, yeah, I passed, but I used ChatGPT to pass my exams, I'm doing a surgery today. What would happen? You wouldn't let him do a surgery, would you? Why? Because he's not learned in the correct manner, in the correct way. So what is the correct way of learning learning the religion of Islam? To answer this question, we have to look and ask the people who have done it firstly. Right? Take the same example as before, somebody who's practicing to become a doctor or something in a medical field, right? Even after their studies, what do they have to do before they can actually practice? They have to a placement, right? They have to shadow someone else and learn from them and practically do it and so on. And they're taking advice from specialists and those who have experience. So likewise over here, we have to look at who are the people who have treaded this path? The ulama, the scholars of Islam. They've already done all of the hard work for us. They've already treaded this path for us. So we look at what they have said so that we may also reach the same level that they have reached. Look at some of them, subhanAllah. They passed away over 1,000 years ago. Look at the Sahaba, look at the Tabi'een, look at the Imams. Over 1,000 years have passed, yet we still mention Abu Hurairah radiallahu anhu narrated. His name is still mentioned. Imam Ahmad said this, Imam Shafi'i said this, Imam Auza'i said this, Imam Malik said this. And then we say, Rahimahumullah, may Allah have mercy upon them. We make dua for them. And then we benefit from what they said. And that's why some of the scholars have said that yes, they've passed away, but in reality they're still alive. We're still mentioning them, they're with us, even though they left this world over 1,000 years ago. So these are the types of people that we are looking up to. And the way that they studied is that it has to be a systematic way. You'll find that all of them generally, if you read their biographies, they all had similar steps that they took. From memorizing the Quran firstly, memorizing hadith, starting with the smaller books, then slowly moving up to the bigger books. Right? Not taking a place of teaching and giving fatwa and answering questions or debates until maybe decades later. And they all have a systematic approach. Now to mention everything right now is going to be difficult, but a simple answer that we can give is the book that we are going through right now, which is a subcategory of the sciences of Islam, which is known as Adab Talib al-Ilm, the etiquettes of a student of knowledge. What we mean etiquettes or mannerisms of a student of knowledge, we don't just mean smiling, what's the etiquettes of eating, the etiquettes of sleeping. They are etiquettes, but when he specified to students of knowledge, then it's more specific. It's more general. It's to do with everything when it comes to seeking knowledge. How to conduct yourself, which books to study, how to study them, which books to buy, which books to study in what order, how to interact with your teachers, how to interact with those senior to you, how to interact with those below you. Everything comes under this. So mannerisms in Islam itself has such a high status. The Prophet said, أَثْقَلُ شَيْءٍ فِي الْمِيزَانِ. The most heaviest thing upon the scales on Day of Judgment is good manners. And the Prophet said, وَأَنَا زَعِيمٌ, I will guarantee بَيْتٍ فِي أَعْلَى الْجَنَّةِ لِمَنْ حَسُنَ خُلُقُهُ, I will guarantee a house in the highest levels of Jannah for the one who perfects his manners. And the hadith are many, which can be summarized by Ibn Qayyim rahimahullah, where he said, "Ad-deenu kulluhu khuluq." The whole religion is having good manners. So whoever precedes you in manners, then he has preceded you in the religion. Meaning whoever has better manners, he has better level of religion than you. So we know the importance of mannerisms in Islam. But especially for a student of knowledge, it's even more important. And like I said, these mannerisms, in the word mannerisms or etiquette, is very vast in the religion. For example, generally, we can split mannerisms into two. One is mannerisms with Allah, and the second is mannerisms with the people. What's most important is the mannerisms with Allah, which is by primarily establishing His Tawheed. And then after that comes mannerisms with the people. So there are some people that give a lot of importance to mannerisms with everyone, but then they're committing shirk, or they are innovating in the religion and so on. Right? So having manners here is good, but what about the mannerisms with your Creator? That's more important.